Hey guys, how are ya? My name is Sound of a Gap and this is Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Welcome back to a new episode, and in this one we are going through all Hydropolis, talking to a lot of people to recruit them for our kingdom, and therefore we will have to do some side missions as well. After finishing these, we are going back home to our castle, and there are 3 more who need our help. Alright guys, so please enjoy. Actually, let's see if you have something new. Ah, we completed something. Report back to the task. With unkind. Oh yeah. Cool. New citizens, yes! Ah, very good. Ah, there's Philippos, Thomas, Peleus, Proteus, Triton, Helena, and Hansel. Cool. And he has outdoorsiness. I need this guy. I need him. Yes. We're gonna go for the ones with the most tokens first. So we could actually take on some more tasks, which are already done. We have 3 of those. Yes. A Rilrune Rapier, don't have that. Monstrous Mallet. Ah, I have 12, okay. Okay, what else can we take on? Toadstools. Sturdy bones. Okay, let's do these at least. Hedgehounds. Stellar jelly. For choppers. This is just killing some. We have place for 2 more. Stellar jelly. Okay. Okay. And 2 more. Pork choppers, cuts off. Rilrune Rapier and Monstrous Mallet. I just want to see if I have one of these. Monstrous Mallet. A breezy one, but not a normal one. We might get one. And then there was a rapier. Should be a sword. No. Let's just get... We have 53. Okay, I want him. And her. And then there are still 2 more left. So we're gonna take on other tasks as well. Pork choppers. Defeat the pork choppers. Ah, okay. That should be easy. Okay. Oh, wait. We have a monstrous mallet, really? Ah! Then we will give you this one. Okay. So I think we can scout at least 1 more, yes, and then we need 22 more tokens of gratitude for the last one. Cool. Oh wait, now we have a spot left. Don't have this. Oh, we have this. Nice. And another one. Cuts of middling meat. Let's go for this. Okay, hoopala. Now we can finally continue and talk to the guy up here. You, sweet-toothed man. You there, I have not seen you here before. Are you a traveler of some kind? Well, yes. And are you able to keep secrets, boy? Oh, yes. Well, I like to think so anyway.
No.
Good. Then I need you to do me a small favor. I want you to find me something that cannot be found here in Goldpaw. Oh, and what might that be? You may not be aware of it, but Goldpaw is farmed for its spicy food. It is all that most people eat day in, day out. Gosh, every single day? Isn't that a little much? It is, boy, it is. Not all of us enjoy having to endure the heat with every single meal. In fact, there are those who crave something sweeter, and I am one of them. Sorry. I see. So you'd like me to go and get you something sweet to eat? Precisely, but I will not settle for any old sugary junk. I know exactly what I want. A slice of rosehip tart. It is delicate delicacy from a distant kingdom. As a seasoned traveler, I am sure you know just where to find such a thing. So go, bring it to me. I'll be happy to, but wouldn't you rather go and get it yourself? Of course not, foolish boy. My fondness for sweet treats is a secret. No one in my family knows. Only a complete stranger such as yourself can help me. Please, boy, I must have my rosehip tart. Alright. Okay, I have no idea where to get this. Level 36. Okay, this will be much later. Yeah, so, like I said, we're gonna go to Floodfall Cave. Actually, before we go to Floodfall Cave, let's go to Hydropolis and talk to all these people and see what they want. Okay, we're starting with him. Ah, you must be the helpful young man about whom everyone has been talking. Yes, it stands to reason you have a kind face. Dude, we have seen each other before. I gave you a delivery. Don't you remember? A similar countenance to mine in my younger years. Ha 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 ha. Now, I wonder why you have come to talk to me. Wait, I will guess. It is because you wish for me to join you in your kingdom, am I correct? I am? You truly wish for me to join you? Surely not. Then it is not only your face that is kind, you also possess a warm heart, young man. There are far more talented men than I in the kingdom of Hydropolis. But you will not regret your choice. I will prove myself more than worthy, mark my words. Oh, we get him right away, awesome. I am a weapon maker by trade. If I were put to work in that area, I am sure I would not disappoint. I cannot wait to see what kind of kingdom a young man such as yourself has created. I am sure it will be wonderful. Very nice, next person. Hi there. What am I to do? I am in deep trouble, of that I am certain. Are you alright? You seem worried about something. Indeed, I am terribly worried. I have committed a terrible transgression. I was caught fishing out of bounds. Eh? What's that mean exactly? It means he went fishing where he wasn't supposed to. Curse it does. Well, you should have known better, ain't it? I expect you for it now, man. I know. Oh, I know. But it was an accident, I promise. An accident, nothing more. My hand slipped, and I dropped my line into the ocean by accident. That was all. But a mean-looking mere woman has been pursuing me ever since. Crikey, they must have spotted you with that eye thing or something. There's unlucky. I am desperate to explain myself, but she's terrifying. Could you perhaps speak with her and make her see that it was merely an unfortunate accident? You promise never to do it again? Of course, I simply wish to put this awful episode behind me, that is all. Well, alright then, but just this once. Oh, thank you, I'm forever in your debt. The last time I saw my pursuer was in Naughty's Harbor. Her light green outfit makes her easy enough to recognize. Please, allow me to thank you once again for your kindness and understanding in this matter. Alright, a new quest. We will do this later. This is the one I was looking for. You've got outdoorsiness. I need this.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you. The taskmaster at Swift Solutions told me that you are the hero who saved Hydropolis. And you wish me to come to your kingdom and help you? Then clearly you have a great eye for talent. I may not look it, but I am in fact a great hunter. I have mastered the bow. Now I seek to learn other hunting techniques from around the world. The taskmaster told me about your kingdom some time ago, and I felt certain that I would be able to learn a great deal here. So you can imagine how happy I am that you ask. I had thought I might venture there myself anyway. I may still be young, but I can more than hold my own. Give me the chance, and I will become the greatest hunter in the world. Nice. Along with Orion's Belters, that's the unit he's fighting with. Cool. Thank you, Evan. You are the first person not to laugh at me upon hearing my dream. And I assure you, you will not regret it. I always catch my prey, no matter what it may be. Her? Her!
Oh.
Helena! Good day. Are you ready to place your order? You have not come here to eat? Are you sure? After all, you have been running around all over the world helping people. Everyone requires a break and a good meal from time to time. Which is not to say that I do not understand your desire to do right by others. I am very similarly inclined. I even go hunting in order to secure the finest ingredients for my customers. You wish me to come and join you in your kingdom? Well now, what an honor! You are an admirable young man. It would be my pleasure to become your subject. Just hand me a bow and I will prove my worth, both on the hunting ground and in battle. And another one. And along with Helena's Hellraisers. Your kingdom must be full of ingredients that cannot be found elsewhere. I can barely contain my excitement. And I can hardly wait to show you my talent. Once I set my sights upon my prey, it is as good as caught. Okay, there's a question. We just learned that Hydropolis should not lose or gain any more citizens. Now I just got 2 citizens out of this town. Hey there! Ah, Nereus. Are you alright? Please... It's no good, I can't make out a word he's saying. Wait, you are Nereus, are you not? The musician? A musician? Really? Oh yes, Nereus is one of the most celebrated singers in all Hydropolis. His works have brought solace to the hearts of thousands over the years. Alas, he has not produced any new music for a long while. In fact, he stopped rather abruptly. No one knows why, but even Queen Nerea was rather distraught. My voice... Witch? Witch? Did you say witch? Nereus, do you mean to say... Did a witch steal your voice and prevent you from singing? Is that what happened? Ah, just like the Little Mermaid. Stealing the voice of one who lives to sing is an act of unspeakable cruelty. Whoever's responsible must be made to pay. Absolutely, you must have suffered so much, Nereus. But don't worry, we'll get your voice back for you. Now, do you know where this witch you mentioned might be? Capenia's crypt. Capenia's crypt. Ah, yes, I know of it. It is situated on the island of Makronos, not too far away from Hydropolis itself. We must venture there, Evan, and recover Nereus' voice. Alright, Leander, let's go. 39. Okay, we're gonna do this later. Hello.
Yeah.
Greetings. I am Pontus, the finest oceanographer in all Hydropolis. I know all there is to know about all things oceanic. Crikey, you're not short of confidence, are you?
Nah.
And why would I be? I'm a genius. So much so that I already know exactly why you have approached me. You wish to become my assistant, do you not? Your assistant? I? Alas, I receive countless applications such as yours. This being so, I must separate the wheat from the chaff. You must complete the challenges I set you, and prove yourself worthy of this prestigious role. Challenge 1. Find a venomous fish and bring it to me. Hang about, man. Are we starting already? A poisonous fish? Now that really is a challenge. Show Pontus the item that he's challenged you to find. You're not gonna make this active, but we're gonna see if we will have this fish right away. A poisonous one. Skittish fish, taste of mud. No. Freshwater fish, mild flavor. No. Flesh of the snake-like fish smells. No. Swordfish of the high seas. No. Okay, we don't have it. So then another time. Him, probably. Yeah. Oh, it is you. Please. I must converse with you in private. Follow me. I beg of you. All those girls are after him. At last, a place where we can speak in peace. I have heard the rumors concerning you, you see. I have been hoping to meet with you for a while. The people of Hydropolis are singing your praises for all that you have done for them. And for my part, it is a relief to see so many smiling faces. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am Thomas, and I suppose you could say that I am a sorcerer. Indeed, it is a subject relating to my profession that I wish to speak with you about. I have a request to make, and you are the only one who can grant it. I wish to flee Hydropolis and seek sanctuary in your kingdom. Ever since the edict forbidding romance was lifted, I have been surrounded by love-struck women. It is having a terrible effect on my work. All I ask is to be able to perform my sorcery in peace. Please, allow me to join you in your kingdom. I am sure you will be able to find a use for my magical skills. Nice. Another one. You do not know how much this means to me, Your Majesty. I cannot thank you enough. Cool. Need to talk to her. But first I want to talk to him. Do you have a poisonous fish? Freshwater... no. Poisonous if improperly prepared. This one is poisonous, okay. Cost 1,000. No. That's a sound. Okay, we're gonna buy this one. And then we're going back to the other guy. In a bit. But first... her. Greetings, young sir, and welcome to the Taverna Calamari, where the finest refreshments in all Hydropolis are to be found. You appear to have come from a far-away kingdom, in which case it would be an absolute tragedy if you were to return without dining with us. I like the sound of that, Evenman. Let's fill our bellies before we think about doing something else. Yes, let's. It would be a shame not to sample some of the local cuisine while we're here.
Yes.
Righto then. We'll have 2 of whatever you recommend and it. Well, ordinarily I would recommend the Medusa's hair pasta, especially to first-time visitors, but I am sorry to say that we are currently sold out. Sold out, man? After all that song and dance about how this place is the best for miles around, you're telling me we can't have this? How special? Believe me, it pains me to be unable to serve it to you, but without the necessary ingredients, there is little we can do. Of course, if you were to bring them to us, we could offer a reward in addition to a delicious meal. Really? You mean it? No bird of a lie, like? Absolutely. I would never lie about a matter of such importance. Well then, that's that. Ain't it, Evan? Let's go and get her the ingredients she needs, so we can get a crack at this hairy pasta nonsense. Alright. Wonderful. Now the first thing we will need is some soctopuses. 3 in fact. Soctopuses? What's the matter, Evan, man? You're not scared of them, are ya? To be honest, I am rather... It's the way their tentacles wriggle. Don't worry though, I'll be able to eat them if they are mixed up in a nice sauce, I think. Well, if you don't like the look of yours when it comes, I'll be happy to scoff it up for you. Waste not, want not, ain't it? That's not fair. Anyway, as I say, I'll be able to eat it, I'm sure. I can assure you that you will. Now I will await you here. Remember, 3 octopuses. Yeah, I have no idea where to get these. But we would get new recipes. Aha, so we're gonna do this another time. So, but before we go back to the other kid for the fish, let's talk to the other 2 we can see right here. First, her. Sibylla. Ah, woe is me. Why will this dark fog that engulfs my heart not clear? Are you alright? You look a little troubled. I am afraid you are correct. You see, I have of late found myself consumed with a desire to become closer to a fisherman named Glaucus. And have you told him this? Of course not. My heart would tear itself in two were I to force myself to make such a confession. Gosh, so what are you going to do? I do not know, which is why my days and nights are filled with endless sorrow and confusion. I am a diver, and he is a fisherman, and so we often encounter each other out upon the sea, the ocean. Alas, he appears to be rather a... I have never seen this word before. Taciturn? Taciturn, I would say, I don't know. A taciturn man, and we have never exchanged so much as a polite word. Oh, if only I knew how he felt about me. At this rate, I fear that I shall drive myself mad attempting to guess at his true feelings. Would you like me to go and talk to him for you? You would do such a thing? Ah, that would be wonderful, simply wonderful. But please, he must not know that you are asking on my behalf. You must be tactful, I beg of you. Talk to Glaucus. Okay, actually we could set this active. I think he might be here somewhere. He is. Right behind us. Hello, my friend. You wish to speak to me about Sibylla? That's right. I need to know what kind of person she is. Could you tell me what you think of her? Well, let me see. She's a good worker, despite her youth. She is both diligent and passionate, I would say. I see. And nothing else? Well, I believe her to be a considerate soul. She always shows great attentiveness to her colleagues' needs. Is that all? You spend a lot of time working together out at sea. You must have more than that to say about her. If you wish to know more about her, you should ask someone else. I am busy, I must prepare the boats for tomorrow. Oh, alright, sorry. Oh dear, I don't think Glaucus has any idea how Sibylla feels about him. Then let's tell her. A good worker? That is what Glaucus said? Oh. Then it is as I feared. I am nothing more than a colleague to him. I don't know if that's entirely true. If only there were some way of really grabbing his attention. Grabbing his attention, you say? Ah, yes. Yes, I have it. I shall use my secret talent. The same one my mother was so famed for in her youth. Okay, now I want to see what she's gonna do. Your secret talent? What's that? A cookery, of course. Yes. Yes, love goes through the stomach. Sure. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Ah, okay. Yeah, she said it already. Is it not? This is surely true for all men of all races. It was certainly true of my father. That is, if my mother is to be believed. That sounds like a wonderful plan. Cook something tasty for him, and Glaucus is sure to start seeing you in a different light. You let me know if there's anything I can do to help, won't you? Well, as a matter of fact, if you would be so good as to bring me a cutty fish, that would be most helpful indeed. They are in season at the moment, and I have a feeling that Glaucus will be rather fond of their flavor. Certainly, Sibylla. 1 cutty fish, coming right up. It seems like I have one. Cool. Yes, we exactly have one. Cool. You handed over the cutty fish. You have brought me a cutty fish. How wonderful. Thank you. How can she see? I can't see your eyes. I'm sure it will taste wonderful, Sibylla. It certainly will. I shall pour my heart and soul into it for his sake. It is done. Could you please take it to him while it is still warm? Am I a delivery man or what? Of course, leave it to me. God damn it, eh? I have already told you I must prepare the boats for tomorrow. Please, do not bother me any longer. Okay, I have 3 of these. Cool. You wish me to eat this? Yes, please, while it's still warm. Okay, now I want to know if he really gave him the warm one, or one of the other 2 I already had. It is good. It is very good indeed. In fact, I have never eaten anything quite so flavorsome. Oh, well, that is a great relief. Sibylla cooked it for you, Glaucus. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it truly is. Sibylla is not only a diligent worker, she is also a most talented chef. She would make a fine wife, I am sure of it. Wife? Oh, gosh, are you alright, Sibylla? Perhaps you should take a deep breath or 2. Your face has turned bright red. Are you unwell? Have you perhaps caught a fever? How can you be so stupid? No, I'm quite well. I'm simply overcome with joy. No. That is a great relief. Sibylla, your cooking is wonderful. Would you be so good as to make a meal for me again sometime? Hi. Of course, Glaucus. Whenever you like, I would be delighted. I think our plan might be working. Nice. And here I thought I would get her as a citizen for my country, but, no. Yes, him. Let's see if he remembers me. My word, how exceptionally beautiful. The glint in your eyes, it is akin to the most precious of jewels. It tells me that you live a happy, fulfilling life, surrounded by dear friends and close allies. I must confess to feeling rather envious. I, on the other hand, have no one. I was once in love indeed. I once gave a ring to my beloved. Alas, she did not treasure it. No, she sold it. Since then I have focused only on my work. Concentrating upon every minute detail of the stones helps to prevent the pain of my broken heart from becoming unbearable. You would like me to come to your kingdom? But why? What in the name of the gods would you want with such a broken man? I can only assume that this is an act of charity. Still, I will not look this particular gift horse in the mouth. I would be honored to accept your offer. Nice. I will depart immediately. But first I must introduce myself. I am Proteus. Thank you for this opportunity. I will not let you down. Alrighty. So, the venomous fish. It has to be this one. This is the only venomous one I have found. Here you are. I brought you a blimpfish. I'm reasonably sure it's venomous. Very well done indeed. Yes, the blimpfish is a curious and dangerous creature. The more it is angered, the larger it becomes. Now, for challenge number 2. Bring me a piece of poisonous coral. Flippin' heck, man. You're really making us work by your... Poisonous coral? Have we seen something like that somewhere, I wonder? Let's see if we have some already. Common, no. Small, simple, no. Sharp, prickly thorns, no. Profound, poisonous spines, yeah, this one. Oh, we have 5, nice. Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. You wanted some poisonous coral, correct? What about this? It's a piece of pincushion coral. Indeed so, you continue to impress me. Pincushion coral's garish colors have made it a prized species among coral collectors, despite its poisonous spines. Coral collectors? I've heard everything now, man. Very well, it is time for your final challenge. Bring me a piece of the seaweed that is so silky, one might use it as a scarf. I'm pretty sure we have this. Silky seaweed, eh? That's intriguing. The ocean's full of surprises, ain't it? You really do know an awful lot, don't you? A brain like yours would be an asset to any kingdom. So, let's see about this. Shit, what did he say? Silky. Silky sea. It has to be this one. Looks like a scarf, belongs in a soup, not around your neck. Here, it's some sea silk. Silky and scarf-like, just as you said. Indeed it is. Most impressive. Sea silk is a beautiful sight, as well as a highly versatile ingredient prized by cooks the world over. And with that you have successfully completed all my challenges, which can only mean that you are almost as great a lover of ocean life as I am. You will make a perfect assistant. I am certain that we will conduct some highly thought-provoking research together. About this research, how would you feel about coming to do it in my kingdom? An intriguing proposition, yes! Friend, you are almost as much of a genius as I. I had only just been thinking that I would dearly love to examine the oceans of a foreign land. It will not be long before I have researched all the world's aquatic life forms. Of that I am certain. If I'm honest, I prefer eating fish to researching them. But we won't tell him that. There's no reason you can't do both, man. Why not conduct some research into which fish is the tastiest? Anyway, looks like we got ourselves a new citizen. Very nice. Cool. So we are done with this town. No, there are two more. And this is in the palace. So let's go back there. Oh, wrong way. So the first one is her. Oh, why do I feel so powerless? How can I myself become a heroine if I am unable to help those in need? A heroine? What? Who said that? Oh, it was you. Please, you must not surprise me in that manner when I am deep in thought. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. My name's Evan. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Lycorius. I am a guard here at the palace. I may not be the biggest, but my skill with the spear makes up for my lack of stature. Oh, you can use a spear? You know, we could really do with someone like you over in our new kingdom. Why don't you come and join us? I am honored, yet I must refuse. You see, for all my bluster, I fear I would be of little use to your kingdom. Really? What do you mean? Of late, many citizens of Hydropolis have spoken of a frightening monster that has been causing chaos. A monster? That's terrible! Someone needs to go and deal with it right away. My sentiments exactly. Would that I myself were able to go and put an end to its murderous rampage? Alas, it is impossible. I am a place guard, you see. I am a palace guard, you see. My duty is to remain here and ensure that Queen Nerea comes to no harm. So you want to go and help these people, but you're duty-bound to stay here and guard the palace? That does sound like rather a tricky situation. Is it? Really? Ever since I was a girl, I have wanted to be a heroine. To rescue people from the clutches of evil. In fact, that is precisely why I took this job. Little did I know that it would in fact render me incapable of assisting people in their hour of need. I have an idea. Why don't we go and deal with the monster for you, Lycorius? You? It is kind of you to offer, but I must advise you not to attempt something so reckless. I would never forgive myself if you were injured. Oh, we'll be fine, don't worry. Now, can you tell us where this monster is? It has been most often seen terrorizing the area around Makronos, I believe. But do you really mean what you say? Are you truly intending to go and fight it? Of course we are. We'll take care of it and report back to you right away. level 43. Much later then. And then this is this little girl. Spio. It is you, the boy from my dream. Please, you must take me with you. Wait, what are you doing? What do you mean? I'm doing what I told me to do. You told me in my dream that I should follow you. I spoke to you in your dream? Spio, my child, you say that you heard a voice in your dream? The voice of a boy telling you to awaken and to follow him? Yes, Sister Kalianera. But my dear child, that was your brother's voice. You overslept, did you not? He was attempting to ensure that you would not be too late for prayers. I do not believe it. I was certain that I had received a message from the gods at last. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I quite understand what's happening here. That is no surprise. This must all be rather alien to one unfamiliar with the ways of Hydropolis. My name is Kalianera. I am a priestess, and this is Spio, my apprentice. While our skills pale in comparison to those of Queen Nerea, we do share some of the same abilities. Among them, the power to commune with the gods and with nature. It is our duty to use these powers for good. Crikey! There's witches, but the dream the little one was talking about sounds like it wasn't the real deal, eh? Unfortunately not. Spio has yet to complete her training. Her abilities must be honed further before she is fully ready to communicate with the heavens. Sister Kalinera is correct. Of course, I still have much to learn, but I am determined to learn it. I want to help people. I want to help you, King Evan, just as Queen Nerea has introduced us to. Queen Nerea told you to help me? Gosh. Sister Kalianera, is Spio close to completing her training? What more does she need to do? If I can help at all, I'd be more than happy to. That is most magnanimous of you, Your Majesty. The situation is as follows. A priestess cannot be ordained until she has heard the whisperings that emanate from the seashell known as the sea god's trumpet. Alas, the labyrinth in which the trumpet is kept has become terribly dangerous. Since you have offered to help, perhaps you would be so good as to accompany Spio there? I would be honored. Well, Spio, shall we? Yes, I will find the trumpet and I will become a fine, upstanding priestess, dedicated to serving you, King Evan. Level 39. Okay, speak to her in Lysipe's labyrinth. Ah, okay, I know where this is. We're gonna do this later as well. Cool. Yes. Oh! There are 3 people who want my help. You again? Anna, this is Fido. Ah, King Evan. I'm very glad that you decided to ask Nubi to move here. We have made a vow to help each other to become the very best craftspeople we can be. That sounds wonderful. It's exactly the motivation I needed in order to push myself to make yet better armor for everybody. Speaking of which, there was something I hoped we might discuss. What is it, Fido? Chinggis came to see me recently and asked me to make some improvements to his unit's armor. They are in fact long overdue. The equipment they have been using until now is in very poor state of repair indeed. Unfortunately, their armor is of a type I have not encountered before, and I suspect the work will take quite some time unless I can get my hands on a certain item. I was wondering if you might be able to provide me with a suit of iron armor of grade 5 or higher. It should prove the perfect template on which to base my alterations to Chinggis man's armor, you see. This would dramatically speed up the process. Alright, I'll bring you one as soon as I can. Thank you, King Evan. That would be a great help. Iron armor of grade 5 or higher. This should be doable. Do we have something like this? Oh, she's wearing it. Wait a second. Nope, wrong. Could I give her something else? How good is it? Yeah, okay, she will lose 12. That's not too bad, actually. Actually, she could get this. Yes. And then we're gonna switch Upala. Is to that. This is should still be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. There you go. Ah, I see. How interesting. Thank you, King Evan. Now I know exactly what alterations I need to make to Genghis Man's armor. Wonderful. It will be a relief to know that they are properly protected out there. Indeed, it will. As you know, I could never be the soldier that my grandfather wanted me to be. This has caused me great shame, and I have sought to avoid him as a result. But as my skills as an armorer grow, so too does my belief in my own worth to this kingdom. As it should, I hope you'll be able to pluck up the courage to see your grandfather soon. I'm sure he'll be very proud of you. Thank you, King Evan. To hear you say this means a great deal to me. Nice. So, next one. Him. Ah, Nubi! Thank you, King Evan. I am very glad indeed that you invited Faidu to move to our kingdom. Well, he was here first. Or were they both here at the same time? I don't know. We have made a vow to help each other to become the very best craftspeople can be. He's saying the same stuff. That sounds wonderful. I'm sure you will inspire each other enormously. Arf, arf. At the very least, it will encourage us not to let ourselves be outdone by one another. However, there are still a number of weapons I still lack the confidence to attempt to make. Bows especially. Bows. Not bows, bows especially. My grandmother never had the time to teach me the secrets of bowcraft before she passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I just got a message. No, it's fine. I'm sorry to hear that. What about if you were to look at the work of other bowers? Bowyers? Weird. Might that help you gain confidence? Grandmother always said that it is from the work of the greatest craftspeople that we learn to be great craftspeople ourselves. Yes. Yes, I think that might help a lot. Well, I'd better go and find you a good example to work with then, hadn't I? You would do that for me, Your Majesty? Oh, how kind. If I could have a hybrid bow of grade 5 or higher to emulate, it would be most helpful. No problem. Once I've found what you need, I'll bring it to you right away. Okay. Yes. This should be able as well. Let's see if we have one. We do. And he's using it. Shit. Okay, let's see if we can give him something else. Yeah. That's the hybrid bow. Oh, we do have a better one. Nice. So now I can give it to him. There we go. Let me see now. Ah, yes, intriguing. Now that I see it up close, I understand. Thank you, Your Majesty. I finally feel Upala. Didn't want to hit the button. I'm so glad that I decided to move to this kingdom. There are so many talented craftspeople to learn from here. I hope that if I continue to work hard, Faidu will not overshadow me. My fondest dreams is that one day we will both become the best that we can be. That's a wonderful dream, Nubi. I'll do whatever I can to support you. Thank you, Your Majesty. And I hope I can repay you by providing you with an array of excellent new weapons. Array, probably. Nice. And there's one more. Helena.
No.
Ah, King Evan, how timely. I require your assistance with the most pressing matter. I need to catch some giant fish, and I am incapable of doing so myself. Some fish? Is that really such a pressing matter? Very much so. More and more people from all over the world have been coming to our kingdom, and some of them have never tasted fresh fish before. Can you imagine? I consider it my duty to introduce your new subjects to the delights of fresh seafood, which is why I have decided to host a fishy feast. A fishy feast? That sounds wonderful! Indeed. I know how much you adore fresh fish, Your Majesty. The purpose of the feast is to encourage all of your subjects to develop a similar taste for the ocean's bounty. But as I say, I will require your assistance. You see, I was hoping to serve a giant fangfish pie filled with 6 of the tasty fellows. 6 fangfish? But it usually takes dozens of fishermen to catch even one. There's no way I can manage to catch what? There's one catch too many. There's no way I can manage to catch 6 of them by myself. I was not expecting you to attempt such a feat alone. Of course. You have an army at your disposal, do you not? You must put it to good use. I suppose you're right. I could ask the army to help. Wonderful. I shall direct your troops to a spot where fangfish are usually found. You can proceed there when you are ready to join them. Go and speak with a soldier who went to scout things out. Level 39. Okay. Later on.